When Knights of the Frozen Throne came out and I first saw the hero cards, I remember being so excited. The hero cards are what made me fall in love with Hearthstone, and they've been my favorite cards ever since. Today it's only the Paladin one that sees play. It's understandable because its effect is kind of boundary defying. The power creep could not catch up to this unique effect, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm sorry power creep, but you couldn't catch up to Uther. Power creep got every one of them but one. So with most Death Knights not seeing any play at all, I thought it would be a good thing to give them a buff. So we're gonna start with Druid. Druid, I went pretty simple. Basically, instead of a choose one, you just get both effects. It's gonna be a good, for wild, for 7 mana, it's gonna be a good card. It's not gonna be broken or anything. It's gonna be a good aggro stomper. But that's about it. For Hunter, I think the way to strengthen his effect is to cheapen his zombies, and I made the battle cry deal 2 damage to all enemies instead of just minions, just because why not? Alright. Yeah, I think turning this card into a more effective value engine will make it suitable for wild. I think it will see play with this kind of an effect. So yeah. For Jaina, I changed the battle cry to summon 4 elementals instead of just 1. It's kind of like a tsunami instead of they don't attack random enemies. And yeah, next turn you play tsunami for 8 and you heal yourself for 12. It sounds pretty good, you know. I think the buff to Hunter is stronger than this card, but Jaina is already a crowd favorite and I don't want to queue into a mage every game, so I think Jaina can have just this buff, and I think that's enough for Jaina. Paladin, I think, is simple. Just increase the odds of survival by making him immune while attacking to increase the odds of pulling off the combo. I think that's a pretty good buff. I think that's enough for Uther. Anduin got relentlessly power crept on by Raza, but I think we can still find it a niche in the decks that run Seek Guidance in their Renathal pile of trash. Yeah, I think that would be a good buff to Anduin, because on turn 7, suppose you don't have a Mantle, you can just coin into this card and you destroy all your opponent's aggro hopes, and that's it. So yeah. Valeera, I would just like to see her being like a Kingsbane top card. For 9 mana, having an effect that strong, I feel like is fine. So yeah. Shaman is simple. I think just increasing from 2 more to 3 more is good enough. Let it be some aggro top off, some aggro Shaman deck top off. Like you're playing against a Renathal Reno Shaman and they played Okani on turn 4, and you just play this hero card and it can be countered and it's over. I think making it transform into minions that cost 3 more is good. Warlock, I think it's a very simple change. Just make your Void Lords resurrect and your Void Walkers not resurrect. That's it. I think with the new 8 mana spell coming, Q-Block is going to be pretty good. So yeah, good buff, maybe, probably. And Warrior was pretty hard because it was the weakest one upon release, and Warrior is just not that good in general. So probably just turn this into like an ultimate control machine so that your opponent does not have a chance to have board for 5 turns. Or maybe 5 is too strong and 4 is enough. I don't know.